Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm back with another a rant, or kind of like a sad thing to say about movies, because this is a movie channel, and I love collecting movies. I love collecting video games. I love collecting a bunch of physical media. And just to prove to you, I still have the four favorite films of Chris Tucker collection: Rush Hour, Rush Hour 2, Rush Hour 3, and Money Talks on DVD. Just to show you how long ago I've been collecting DVDs. So me, when I was growing up, I watched Pokemon, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh, I watched some Sailor Moon on VHS, and I was so fond of it. Then we moved to DVD, like this one, and like this one, the four film collection of Ice Cube. Friday, next Friday, Friday after next, and all about the Benjamins. See, to prove that I've been collecting for a while. So I was like this. I'm getting DVDs because Blu-rays are still a new thing. So even though Blu-rays have been out since, like, I think 2006, I believe. So this, I was like, wow, great. So as soon as I heard some of them were coming on Blu-ray or 4K, then I went for this one, which is a steelbook, Boys in the Hood. I'm not trying to show you my collection. I'm just trying to say Boys in the Hood is what I got on the steelbook from Best Buy, because these two I had purchased at Target. These two I purchased at Target, and this one I purchased at Best Buy, and I was like, wow, incredible. I love it. And why am I trying to show you this? Before I continue, I recently went to Best Buy to look for 2001: A Space Odyssey, which I did not buy because I ended up buying different movies that I liked. So I recently got Miss Doubtfire, which this was my favorite growing up. I watched this many times on DVD, which I still have in my collection. DVDs, I still have a bunch of DVDs in my collection, so they're somewhere. I'll get them out sometime. But then I found this one on Blu-ray, but at a low price of $5.99. And the reason that they're $5.99 is because it's really cheap. And I don't want to, if there's something on Blu-ray, I don't think I'm going to buy in 4K if it's not necessary. But if I don't have either version and there's a 4K version, just go for it. So there it is, $5.99. Okay, there. And when I went, there was only like 3-4 shelves left in Best Buy, and sad to say that these things are going away. But before I bought this one and a bunch of other different movies, I got this one at Target, 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray plus digital, A Quiet Place, features HDR, high dynamic range, and I was so stoked for it. I'm like, wow, incredible. And just to prove that I do have it, it's here. And here it is. Right here, the DVD. I mean the 4K movie. And I'm surprised how Target still carries. I think it's Target, and I don't know much about Walmart, but Target definitely still has a lot of movies, tons and tons of movies. I think they're slowly cutting down on those things, but what am I trying to say is that I recently went to Best Buy, and sad to say that most movies that they had in there were a bunch of 4K movies that were like from 2000, like very old. Like say if you're looking for The Big Lebowski, they have it in 4K. If you're looking for, if you watched, like, say 2001: A Space Odyssey, because that one I was trying to get in 4K. Let's say you're looking for The Lion King, they have it in 4K. There's a bunch of movies that they still have in their shelves, but It's not like before that they used to have like 10 shelves. Now they only have like 3, 4 shelves or 5. Like, it's so little. And then they have a bunch of like little stands or little like like bins full of Blu-rays, and that's how I found this one. That's how I found Miss Doubtfire for like 5.99. And I'm a guy that loves to collect. Like, if I see something I love, I'll go get it. I'll buy it that same instant. But sad to say that none of this is nice anymore. It's sad that there's going to be a time of there's going to be a day where they're just going to say no more Blu-rays, no more DVDs, no more 4K, no more anything. Nothing will be sold. You just have to buy it on iTunes, on Amazon Prime, on what else? Hulu or Netflix, or you still have to stick with the movies everywhere. Sad to say that it's all going away. That's the sad part. So I think I'm gonna have to switch to media, to like digital, but I don't, because there's no more Blu-rays. There's nothing anymore. And I've seen, like I said, in the mall. I recently went to the mall, and I don't find a single new DVD at this store called For Your Entertainment, FYE. And FYE, sad to say, they only sell used DVDs, used Blu-rays, used movies. They don't sell anything new. I think they do, but it's rare. It's more used items than new stuff. Which they still sell a bunch of new clothing, a bunch of Funko Pops, and a bunch of candies, snacks, and it's like an Asian store where they carry a bunch of Funko inspired items, candies from Asia, or sodas from like Japan or Korea or wherever. But it's sad. It's sad that we're in 2000. It's totally saddening for me that everything like that is going away. Like when I went to Target, like about a year ago, I was going to buy Battlefield 1, and they only had a little card, so you could put it on your computer. And it's sad that this is the route that people are taking. That even though people want movies or games, or let's say people want music, there's none. Especially look at the cars. Look at a Tesla. Look at a Honda. Look at the newest Toyotas. Look at the newest, I don't know. Look at the newest Chryslers. Look at the newest cars. Look at all the newest cars. Look at all the cars. They have an interface, a screen that is, I think, only Apple Play or CarPlay, however you want to say it, Google Play or Music Play or CarPlay, and sad to say, there's no way of listening to music in the car anymore, unless if you still own an Acura from like the early 2000s. Yeah, because look, sad to say, look, I remember when I used to go to like Best Buy. I used to like going to Target. I used to like going to a bunch of stores where I could communicate with other people and say, look, I love this. Do you recommend the CD? Do you recommend that CD? I used to not really hang out with people, but just like get to know, just like stand next to somebody else that loved the same music that I did. And it's the same way with like comic books and everything. They're all going away. Everything is all digital and in the tip on your smartphone, like on your device, on your computer, on your laptop. But I'm still collecting here and there. But sad to say that all of this is going away, and there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing. One person against like millions of people that are not buying any DVDs anymore, and they're just literally just they're just literally just doing nothing. They're literally just watching movies or pirating. I don't I'm not saying anything about pirating, but people love to like watch them online. And sad to say that every all of this is going away. Like this is my favorite movie. I can just pop it in at any time. I don't need Wi-Fi. I don't need internet. I don't need to download anything because say I bought this movie just now and I don't need an internet connection for it. I could just go like this. Here is the DVD. Get it out. Open it up and stick it in the DVD player. And it's also sad that even Samsung has decided not to manufacture any more 4K players. And they were the ones that did the best 4K, where they did two versions. They did 4K players, and then they did the upscale to make regular DVDs look like they were 4K. Upscaling. So I love this movie. I love this movie. But what's the point of owning them if later on they're going to be taken? They won't be sold anymore. And I know a lot of you guys love to collect DVDs, love to collect everything. And I still watch a bunch of people that say, Go buy this movie. I recommend this movie for you to buy at the store. Or I recommend this movie. And I know I've seen a lot of YouTubers or people on YouTube, because I don't consider most people YouTubers, but some of them are just beginning, and some of them have thousands, millions of movies, and they have like 20 shelves full of just Blu-rays and 4Ks and the newest Game of Thrones, the newest Riverdale, or the newest the Flash series, or let's say Gotham. And it's sad. I'm even like shocked to say that I'm gonna lose something. So these things that I consider physical media, it's like this. It's like to me it's like holding a Bible. Like I can't let go of this, because if you actually go to like iTunes, they have 4K, they have Dolby Vision, HDR, and they have all these kinds of features and all these special effects and everything that they can think of. But no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work the same way as holding this 4K DVD. And what I'm trying to say is that it's incredible how you can have these things, but it's sad to say that one day or another these things will disappear. And I know a lot of people that still collect DVDs, like say some people like Two and a Half Men, and they collect them, or some people like collecting Futurama, or some people like collecting Hey Arnold, or some people like collecting the Rugrats, SpongeBob. Some people like watching The King and Queens, or The King and Queens, or The King of Queens, or whatever it's called. And then some people like Everybody Loves Raymond. Some people love Frasier. Some people like Friends. And sometimes you cannot watch them in Blu-ray, so you have to get the regular DVD version of them. Just like how I recently got... No, not recently. Just like last year or 2 years ago, when Beavis and Butthead came on DVD, I got it. I got the whole... Not series, because it wasn't a series. It was just a mix of things, and even the creator said, I didn't know that they brought out this version of Beavis and Butthead. But like I said, sad to say that this thing is going away, and you'll see a bunch of people whine like me. I don't I don't like degraded versions on iTunes. I don't like degraded versions on Google Google Play or Google Movies. Sad. But just let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you think of this, because this is just sad. I know I collect movies and all of that, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be here forever. Somehow they have to vanish. So it has to go like the music, like CDs, they have to go away. Like cassettes all went away. Like VHS went away. Like CD players went away. Like CD optical drives went away. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of everything that's going on, because today is a sad day for me that I cannot just go to a regular store and just pick up a Blu-ray or pick up whatever movie I want, because now they're technically disappearing. So sad to say. So let me know what you guys think. If this is a positive thing, a negative thing, or what do you guys think of all of this? Because I'm baffled. I'm ashamed to say that I still collect all these movies, and they're dear to my heart. Especially that some people have bought movies for me that have passed away. People that have passed away, given me their movies, given me their collection, handed down their old collection, and I don't just want to just throw them away and say my buddy's content, just throw it away, because we have to just move on. So let me know what you guys think, and as always, you'll catch me in another video, guys.